From home run balls to snowballs, the home of the Dayton Dragons has transformed into a winter wonderland. Tonight is opening night for the inaugural Deck the Diamond holiday event, which runs through the end of this year. We have team coverage for you tonight. Everything that you can expect if you're headed to downtown Dayton, starting with 2 News anchor Jack Pohl, who is live right outside the ballpark. Hey, Jack.
Well, thanks a lot, Brooke. It's an absolutely gorgeous end of the afternoon here in the Miami Valley for a Friday night. Perfect weather conditions for the opening night of Deck the Diamonds. 1.1 million lights, but that's only where this festivities begin because there is so much to do. A train for you and your kids, and I did say you and your kids, to travel around the ballpark. There's all sorts of holiday food and excitement. Plenty of things to do. You can make your own ornament, and of course the big guy himself will be here, Santa Claus. You can stop by and say hello, and he'll give you a ho, ho, ho with that. And as I mentioned, real quick, it is from 6 until 9 every night through January 3rd, and prices range from $12 to $16 with kids 2 years old and under getting in for free. Also walking around the ballpark to find out exactly what these festivities have to offer firsthand, we bring it over to Evan Bales. Evan, you've been around the ballpark for about the past hour. What can you tell us about the excitement that fans have to look forward to going into this evening and throughout the holiday season?
Jack, I'm here at what everybody's first stop should be, and my favorite spot here at Deck the Diamond tonight, and that is Santa's Workshop. Now, we're going to make our way inside here. Again, this should be your first stop here tonight before you hit the rest of the diamond, where you will be able to pick up some of these. We have our very own 2 News swag here. Now, the first thing that you can pick up is a 2 News ornament. As you can see, we have you have a spot where you can put in a picture of yourself, a picture of your family, and you can make this your newest addition to your Christmas tree. This will be my favorite addition to the Christmas tree this year. And along with that, I hope you'll be making some delicious holiday cookies as well. We have a new cookie cutter to add to your collection. If you plan on showing your support for 2 News, while you're handing out cookies at a Christmas party, make sure you come out with one of these guys as well. Now, we do only have a limited supply of these, so make sure, again, you make this your very first stop here tonight. Now, we can't pour you a beer when you do show up, but if we do run out, you can also have the opportunity to make some of your very own ornaments. And if we do run out of those 2 News ornaments, again, we are so sorry, but you can actually design your own. We would love to see you out here and see what you can come up with. Now, again, I can talk all I want about coming out here and seeing the lights, but you should really get down here and see for yourself. Make sure you stop by Santa's Workshop first to pick up some of this 2 News merch for yourself. Reporting live in Dayton, Evan Bales, 2 News.
And from home run balls to snowballs, the home of the Dayton Dragons has transformed into a winter wonderland. Tonight is opening night for the inaugural Deck the Diamond holiday event, which will run through the end of the year. And 2 News anchor Jack Pohl is joining us live now from the ballpark with a preview. Jack?
Thanks a lot, Brooke. What an exciting night here at Air Ballpark. I am joined by the president of the Dayton Dragons, Robert Murphy, and boy, you know, for 25 years, we've enjoyed the Dayton Dragons as one of the premier events in the Miami Valley, but that's during the summer month. Now you're bringing that magic into the holiday season. Why do this, and what led you up to this great idea?
Well, I think it very closely aligns with our original mission, and that was we need to bring more people downtown and reinvigorate downtown. And so now, when you're looking around downtown, we're right here in the heart of the Water Street District, and this area is thriving. So this is just another opportunity for us to bring more people downtown.
Well, certainly that's going to happen because the buzz has been absolutely fantastic. We've heard about so many things that are going on in the ballpark, not just to see, but to do. And, of course, you've been at the heart of this since this was first announced last summer. What is it that fans should look forward to that you would say is maybe the top thing to see or do?
Well, last night we did a soft opening, and I had the best focus group ever. And that would be my wife, Kathy, and she brought all the grandchildren. So she's telling me that the things that you have to do is Santa's Clubhouse, because last night the girls got to meet Anna and Elsa from Frozen. That was a big thrill. I think if you're bringing kids, you have to do the Polar Express train. It takes a ride all the way around the ballpark and goes through this really cool light tunnel and brings you really closer to some animated light experiences. And then I would say the other thing you can't miss is we have fire pits out in the outfield, and you're able to come in and buy a s'mores kit and you have s'mores right here in downtown Dayton at Air Ballpark.
Well, it's so exciting. You know, we talked to Brandy a little bit about this, but there's also the food aspect of it all. And anytime I go to a Dayton Dragons game, you know it's almost all of them, the smell of the ballpark when you walk in is fantastic with the hot dogs and whatever the other food is. What are some of the food items that you are looking forward to that people can sample?
Well, one of my favorite things is we have Tom's coffee truck that's actually parking inside the ballpark and providing like all these delicious coffee drinks. So that's been a big hit also. I would say that, you know, beside the ballpark fare, they have my favorite would be the little donuts. So they're making them fresh every night. We have churros, we have hot pretzels, and some like cinnamon rolls and apple turnovers. Just some nice warm treats that you can take and go and sit by the fire and enjoy that while your kids are making the s'mores.
Oh, it sounds like a fantastic time. Thank you so much, Mr. Murphy, the president of the Dayton Dragons. Robert Murphy joining us as we get things underway. And less than an hour now, they'll open up those gates, and it's going to be going on nightly until January 3rd, 45-night long event. Prices range from $12 to $16, and kids 2 and under get in for absolutely free. And once again, the doors open tonight at 6, and tickets are available if you're coming down. And best of
where we're covering the Dayton Dragons' inaugural Deck the Diamond event at Air Ballpark tonight. That event kicks off in just a half an hour. They'll have lights, activities, and much more. And we have 2 News anchor Jack Pohl out there live, as well as 2 News reporter Evan Bales checking things out. Evan, where are you?
Brooke, right now we are on the one and only North Pole Express. You know, this might be my second favorite thing here at Deck the Diamond after we just left Santa's workshop with all the really cool free 2 News merch. Now this ride goes all the way around the infield at the breakneck speed of 5 kilometers an hour. So you'll be able to take in all of the 1 million lights here. Honestly, this is a fantastic time. You can see behind me, there's plenty of stuff going on in the infield. All of the stands on the first and second level are lit up with the million lights here at Air Ballpark. Here's a look at what you'll be seeing now once you exit the North Pole Express. Now, well, this was an absolutely fantastic ride around the infield of the ballpark. Now, if you do get tired of going around in circles, you can literally ride this as many times as you want. It is $5 a ticket to take a ride around the infield. But if you do get tired of doing that, there are plenty of other things to do around the ballpark. Up here in the concourse behind me, there is over a dozen activities that you can partake in. There are concessions up there you can grab a bite to eat, and plenty of spaces where you can hang out with friends and family and take a break before you hit the next big activity.